Hi, my name is Helen, and I am from Bremerton, Washington. I'm originally from Montana, and I'm 53 years old. I'll be 54 in February. Um, I started the Hardbody coaching and transformation back in November of last year, and I did the 16-week challenge. And it was probably the best thing that has ever happened to me. It gave me a purpose. It gave me a goal. And I've always been very athletic. I rodeoed. I shot cowboy mounted shooting off of horses. And I'm originally from Montana. And I guess I came across them on Facebook. And I wanted to be able to be more athletic and look more athletic. But most of all, I needed a goal. And I wanted to have something that I could say I actually did. But the weight part was bad. I couldn't lose weight. I ate horribly. I drank. And then one day I made the call and I said, I really need some help. I was actually diagnosed with malignant melanoma. And I don't know if you could see, but they took malignant melanoma, the cancer, out of my face, and they scarred up here. And I actually looked like Frankenstein for a long time. But thank goodness that it did not hit my lymph nodes, and there was no further treatment to be done. But it was a scary thing, and I wanted to live, and I wanted to improve my way of life. And so when I made the call, I visited with them, and they asked me questions like, do you think you're ready for this? Are you ready to be dedicated to this program? And at that point in my life, I really was. My family, there was little to no support. They didn't understand why Mom wanted to do these things. So I jumped in, and they accepted me, and I work full time. I'm a mental health counselor with a mental health facility, and I work with schizophrenics all day long. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I go to the gym. I do my workout. I go to work. I have a family, and I also Uber and Lyft because that gives me extra money for my athletic abilities or my goals. And so I went to San Francisco. I did a half marathon. I'm a triathlete. So when I was with Hardbody Transformation, and I checked in every day, every Friday, sometimes one week wasn't as good as the other. Sometimes I couldn't keep up with the meal plans. It was very hard for me. But there was always support. There was never, why aren't you doing this? It was, okay, well, next time you can catch up and you could do better. And so that meant more to me than losing a pound, because I knew that I would have support through this. My family did not support me whatsoever. No, not whatsoever. And so it gave me purpose, and it gave me the strength to know that they were out there and they would help me. They would help me with my diet plans. I could have always called and said, I'm having a really hard day today. I'm hungry and I can't get my workouts in. And I was so thankful. He would text me back immediately, and immediately, there was no wait time. Immediately, and he'd say, okay, well, let's change your macros a little bit. What did you eat today? What did you eat yesterday? And so that to me, again, meant more than losing the weight. And I could tell the difference as every week went by. I lost weight, and I lost the inches, and I looked better. And I had the confidence to move on just simply because I had that support. And the Hardbody coaching, it made me a better person. It made me able to if I could follow through with this, I can follow through with anything. I mean, it's not easy. You have to be dedicated and you have to be on point. But then again, if you fall back, which we all do, we all fall back, then they help you pick back up and continue and go on. I loved it. I was really, really sad that my 16-week came up. And I wanted so bad to go on. But, it just didn't happen. But I am coming back. I will be back. I still continue. I still continue with my macros. I continue with my cardio. And I remember, and even today, if I have an issue, like the other day, I was so hungry. I could not figure out why I was so hungry. He texted me right back. And so there's just so much good in this program. I can't emphasize that enough. And it's an inner good. And to me, that's what really makes a difference. If you're a good person inside, then everything else will fall into place, So I'm really thankful that they sent me this plaque, my completion plaque, and I was really happy about it. And I am going to come back. And I just want everybody to know that it's a really good program. There's no catches, and you have so much support. And so if you want to change your health and the way you look at things, mentally and physically, try it, because it's a godsend, and it was a godsend for me. And it helped me take on the day and realize that I could take on other goals as well. So I just want to thank Law and Patricia for everything that they've done. And I am coming back. Thank you. All right.